Sup nerds. So, whether you are looking to get a wonderful diamond that you've been looking for the longest time, or you're trying to find that rare beaver that you've been wanting, or you've just been
trying to get the revenge on the Beavers because of all the tents and tripods they have taken from you,
then this is going to be the guide for you. Okay, so here is my map. Ignore the odd little weird squiggle things all over the place. So you will be able to find beavers here, and here, here, and then here. So as you can see, I have got a setup right over here, and I have a really nice area right here of where I shoot from over here, and that is going to be one of the gathering zones, and that is going to be from 8 to 12. I also have a North American beaver feed zone from 12 to 16. Which mallards are sometimes there also, which also really helps because then I can shoot both. So what I like to do is I like to go into my tent, and when it comes to my setup, I use the Quist Reaper to take those faraway shots at over 300 meters, which I'll show you what I'm doing with that in a little bit. And for the close-up shots, which I will also explain why I'm using this gun, I am using the Cyclone .45, and then I use the Variant 22 for the ducks that are also in the area. So what I like to do is I like to set my time to about 14:30 because of the setup at the moment. I am able to actually get my beavers in their feed zone, and I am also able to actually get my mallards here as well. So then I come over to the top, over yonder here, and as you can see, they're all chilling out. So then I pop over here to what I am using as a pickup tent. Obviously, when you have a tent that close to where the beavers are going to be, it will spook them because you need to have the tent at least about 180 to 200 meters away from the zone that you are trying to get the animals in. However, because of beavers, they actually will come back to their zone quicker. So usually for me, it doesn't matter if I'm close and I spook them all anyway, because they're just gonna come back. Alrighty, so I pop up here into my tripod. So the reason why I like to be this close for beavers in a feed zone is because when you use the Cyclone, it's so quiet that you can take out a whole herd of beavers in a short period of time without them all running away. However, you need to do it skillfully. There is a certain way to do it without spooking them all so they all disappear. Or if you choose not to do it that way and you want to use the Quist, which obviously is going to take them down quicker, they will come back. You just gotta wait a little bit, which is where that lovely thing called patience comes in. Okie dokie, so as you can see, I waited for a little while and here they are. So the Cyclone, which is the way I like to do it, this gun zeros from 25, 50, and 100 meters. So it is going to take a little bit of practice to be able to do this in this fashion. So as you can see in the upper right corner, they are all nervous at the moment. So that is a good thing. So what I like to do is I get at a good range, and that one is going to disappear. Thanks for nothing. Okay, so this one right here, this lovely little lady, she is 90 to 100 meters away. So I'm going to follow her for a couple of seconds. Okay, so as she has stopped, so I'm going to take that breath. And there we go. So she is going down. Now she is fleeing. Okay, so now as you notice right here, the beavers are alert. So in order to shoot another one without them all disappearing in one shot, you want to wait until they're nervous. There we go. They're nervous. So now I am able to take, as soon as this guy stops moving, another shot. And that was a perfect shot. And he will bubble up to the surface. Bloop! Right there. And now it's the time that you can take that sweet revenge on the beavers because of all the tents that they've taken from you. And what's also really sweet about this area is if you notice, I actually have a group of them over here, and I also have a group of them over here, which is really nice because I can just go backy and forthy. So now that I have done all that shooting of revenge, I'm going to go over and pick out my beaver body pile. So this is perfect right here because they just float right up here. So all I have to do is pop out of my tripod and bada bing, bada boom. So it takes a little while to figure out the zeroing in for the cyclone because you got to be able to get it just right. Otherwise, they're not going to go down as fast as you would like them to. But it is pretty easy after you practice. And those gosh darn dark browns always seem to look like melanistics, but they are not. Okay, so if you want to shoot them in their feed zones while they're in the water, yes, it can be more complicated, but it is a fun way to do that. So now I'm going to show you what I do to shoot them in their gathering zone, but I'm actually taking shots that are over 300 meters away. So I like to shoot in this zone right here. I've been calling it Slaughter Island. And I have the same tent that I first went into right over here with my tripod. So this beaver gathering zone is from 8 to 12. So I am going to set my time right about 10:30, which seems to work really, really well. So I'm gonna pop on over here, do a little looky-loo. All right, well, it doesn't look like they want to bother showing up, which is pretty normal. So then what I'm gonna do is called the menu trick, and I'm going to go to the main menu, which should usually bring them back into their zone. Alrighty, here we are again. Yes, and they are here. I think... Oh my goodness. Do you guys see that? Yes, I have a piebald on my map. Oh my goodness. Well, that is utter joyous right there. Now, this does take a lot of practice to be able to... shoot from this far away, but it's also extremely enjoyable once you figure it out. Oh my goodness, yes, I have a piebald. I am absolutely flabbergasted. So I am going to take the twist out. I am going to zero this puppy to 300 meters. So with this, I'm going to shoot right about to the middle of this gal, right about here, and hopefully it'll be a good shot. No, it wasn't. But I definitely have her attention, so she is going to run away from me. And there she goes into the water. Bye-bye. So I did not spook these guys over here. They are chill and calm. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these guys out. Actually, they're ladies from what it seems like. I'm going to take one of these ladies out. All right, so when she stops moving, stop moving. Stop your moving. Do that. I'm trying to shoot you. All right, let's just take a moving shot. Why not? Oh, I got her. There, she's dropping. She's a dropping. And bloop. So we got one right there. I am flabbergasted that I have another piebald on my map. All right, let's take this one too. Bada boom. She did. All right, let's see. Do we have any other ones over here? I'm very excited that I have that piebald. Definitely want to get that guy. Gal. Oh, there's the piebald. So I don't want to shoot this one because it'll end up floating over here because it's trying to reach me, and I really don't want to do that. That's what that one is doing, going in the water right now, which I do not appreciate at all. Okie dokie, let's take this dude over here. Boom! And he's going down. He's gonna try to make it to the water. And nope! He's down. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to go back to my tent and I'm gonna do the 1 minute trick. So if you don't know what the 1 minute trick is, this works when you're grinding or when you want to get animals into their zone, and you just 1 minute the time forward. You don't want to go to the main menu to be able to get them back in their zones if you've shot a bunch, because they will disappear. So don't go to the main menu to get them into their zones if you want the ones that you shot to stay where you shot them. Do the 1 minute trick. All right, let's see. There she is. There she blows. That is exciting. All right, let's see if I can get her. Yes! Woohoo! All right. Well, we got a piebald. I am so elated over that. All right, let's go ahead and go grab her. All right, so another little tricky poo that I want to show you is that if you notice these previously spotted, if you see that in the bottom right corner, it'll show you where you spotted these guys. And as long as they didn't run away and go into the water, they should be right there. So we're gonna go ahead and walk over to that. And this is the one that tried to run, and he is right here. Look at the snow on that. That's so cool. Yeah, I did not get vitals on that, but that's okay. It is. Look at that. My second piebald beaver. Oh my goodness. Wow. I am elated. And look at that. It's got the snow on the back of it. Oh my goodness. She's beautiful. I am very, very excited about that. Gonna taxi her immediately. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down yonder the river. And I am going to go to my other zone that I have set up on from 8 to 12. This is another gathering zone. I have more here. So I am at this sentry weaving shack. And I'm going to spawn in at this outpost right here. All right, so I'm going to pop on over here. This is just an absolutely beautiful map and a beautiful view from here. So I'm going to pop you up into my tripod. Alright, so these guys are pretty far away, which is really fun because I like taking these 300-meter shots. Definitely makes you more skilled as a huntress or a hunter. And I also hear my duck friends. Okay, so we got a 3 and a 3 and a 2 and another 3. It does not look like we have any diamond potentials on the map right here. So diamond for Beaver is going to be 30. So none of these guys or gals are going to make it at all, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get one that will show up soon. All right, so we're going to pull our quest back out. And he's down. And because you were so far away, it did not spook these guys too bad. This dude's alert. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take him out. Oh, he turned around. That's not going to work. So if they're a little less than 300, you want to shoot lower. And I hit him because I shot him lower. But I did not get a good shot in. But that's okay. And he's dropping. But he's going to make it to the water. So I'll still be able to go pick him up. And that's okay. You're not always going to make that shot. But we have these gals over here. So we're going to go ahead and go after these. And she's down. And that one's going to run. Take this guy out. Bang! Good, we got him. That one is gonna run. I'm not a big fan of the running shots, even though they are possible. Alright, let's take this gal out. Ooh, not as good of a... Oh, yep, she's going down. Alright, we got another one. Huzzah. Alright, and she is down. Okay. So, I am actually gonna go over. I am going to go ahead and set the time forward by 1 because I'm hoping that I can get the rest of them into their zone again so I can shoot some more. Usually you want to change the time in a tent because it is way cheaper. It is 2,500 to change in an outpost, but if I went to my tent, it would actually be 1,800. Yep, there they are, and they are back. And we might be able to get some respawns that way too, which would be absolutely amazing to maybe get a diamond or another rare, but I got 2 piebalds, so I'm pretty happy. Alright. Boom! Got her. Him, her. It's a her. And this one's wondering what is going on. So this one, I'm gonna try to shoot this guy. I'm gonna shoot lower. Oh, he turned around. Never mind. I don't really want to get a spine shot, so we're going to move on. All right. Let's get this gal. And she is going to go down, so... Boom. Yep, she's done. And we got another one. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're shooting from a duck blinds or a tripod or a tree stand because you can shoot 16 animals in a zone before the zone blows out. But if you are not in a tripod or any kind of a hunting structure, if you do 3 animals, you will blow that zone out. Because as you can see, my hunting pressure is pretty light here because I am in a hunting structure right up here on my little hill. I'm taking off with my stick. I'm gonna go ahead and take that stick from you. Is that okay? No? You're not gonna go down? Okay, let's try another one. Oh, she evaded! And again. Oh, I got her! She is going down. Oh, she barely reached the water. Alright, I don't think we have any more live ones at the moment, so let's go ahead and pick these guys up. So I do not have a pickup tent, so I'm just gonna fast forward to when I walk all the way down there. Okie dokie, so as you can see on the map right here, all these highlighted, previously spotted, are gonna be the ones that I downed. Alright, so we got one here. We got that guy. Oh, this looks like a beaver massacre going on over here. Alright. Some of those shots from that far away is gonna be kind of hard, which is why it's really good practice. But if I had a diamond potential, I definitely would, more than likely, would not shoot it from that far away. And we got 2 more over yonder. Once again, makes me think they're Mela, but they are not. Got that one. Alright, got that one. And there you have it. So I hope this was helpful as to where the beavers are located on Askiy Ridge. And if you guys are interested in more helpful tutorial videos like this, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.